Regis, we're about to kick off 2020. The last time we saw you in the ring was for the World Boxing Super Series Finals.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, came out on the wrong side of that one. What are your plans for 2020 moving forward, and what are some of the goals that you want to accomplish?
Just want to get back in the ring. My thing is, I always want to become undisputed. I want all the belts. Now it'll be. At first, it was gonna be real close to get that, but now, of course, you gotta back up and kind of reanalyze things. But I'm here right now because I would like to get the winner of Mikey Garcia and Jesse Vargas. That's why you just had a conversation with Eddie and stuff and see if we could do that. But I don't know. Just trying to figure it out. Trying to figure out the next move, who we're gonna get, who we're gonna fight next. That's it.
Well, your goal was to become 140 undisputed champion. Obviously, this fight's taking place at 147. Is that in the near future for you? Would you take the next fight at 147?
I can potentially do it. But it all depends. It all depends on of course, who it is and stuff like that. But yeah, it don't matter to me. I think, I can. I definitely can fight. If I can do 140, I can do 147. I can go up. But it all depends, man. It's a real good spot I'm in right now. It's a real good position right now because I'm in 140 between, like, you got the 35 pounders and you got the 47 pounders. So I can't go down to 135, but if they can come up to 140, that'll be good, and then I can still go up to 147. And it's a lot of names at 147. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens next.
I was talking to Bob Arum last week, and he mentioned Terrence Crawford might be a potential opponent in terms of people coming up from 140. He obviously mentioned Taylor and Ramirez as well too, but he mentioned your name as well too.
Yeah.
Is Terrence Crawford an opponent you're interested in 2020?
For sure. Yeah, I won't say 2020, but I always wanted to fight Crawford for a long time. Me and him kind of always had back and forth between each other and stuff like that. But yeah, I definitely do. But I think first, man, I still want the belts. I still want my belt back and stuff. So if I get my Taylor rematch or a Ramirez fight, that'll be cool. Or even somebody with another belt, but they have the major belts and stuff like that. So if I can get those fights, then we'll see. But sometimes in boxing, you just don't get those type of fights. Right back off the right back to back or whatever. So we'll see, man. It's hard because so many doors open up and then sometimes doors close. So it's just hard to kind of figure all that stuff out.
Well, I don't think you definitely closed any doors for yourself. You were in a Fight of the Year candidate. It was a very close fight. You had a great showing, great performance, nothing to be ashamed of. Do you feel like you won a lot more in that fight than a loss could show?
For sure. I learned a lot, man. I really learned a lot, not just about, I learned a lot about myself, and then I learned a lot about, just boxing in general. First off, I feel like I won the fight, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel like I did enough to win the fight. I know it was a real close fight. That's why I can't complain and say, oh, they robbed me. They didn't rob me, but I still felt like I thought that I did enough to win the fight. But, in that fight, man, I always, since I started boxing, my mindset been like, if I hit you and I hurt you, and you hit me, you don't hurt me, I automatically won the fight. But this time it wasn't the case. I hit him, I buzzed him a few times and I hurt him and stuff like that. But he hit me and he never hurt me. Don't get me wrong, Josh Taylor's big and he's strong, he's aggressive, and he's powerful. But I don't know, maybe it was the adrenaline going or what, but he just never hurt me in the fight. So I just thought, I let him hit on me a lot, especially in the middle rounds. I let him kind of hit on me and stuff because he couldn't hurt me. And that kind of, I feel like that was the determining factor which made me, didn't get the decision. Like I said, man, I learned a lot from the fight. I learned a lot about boxing myself. And from this, I just definitely go forward and get way better.
Speaking of Taylor, he had a kind of a foot in the mouth moment yesterday back home. You've mentioned a lot how you've grown a lot at home. Do you feel when you're at home, do you get that? How do fans treat you at home now?
They treat me great, man. I don't fuck with cocaine and shit, bro. I don't fuck with the drugs. I don't drink. I don't do coke and all that shit. I don't know. Just because something was wrote up and stuff down me, or somebody reported down me and it was true. I don't know but they said he was fucking had coke on him and drinking and all fucked up and shit like that. I just don't do that type of shit. That's just not the type of person I am. I don't fuck with drugs and shit like that. But yeah, man, I just hope he don't self-destruct. Like he got all this stuff. He on top of the world right now, and I just hope that he don't fucking fuck it up. You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of people. Nobody's, you know what I mean? No matter, you know, how much fame and how much money you get, nobody is, you know, invincible. You know, it's always something that can bring you down. I just hope that, you know, he doesn't get brought down from the shit he doing out there. You know what I'm saying? So,
Is the rematch at the end of the day one that you want to immediately take? And
I want it, you know, I definitely want the rematch, but
would you be okay not fighting him too at the same time?
no, I want to fight Jarcel again, for sure. Before my career is over, I definitely want to fight Jarcel. No, that's not okay if I don't fight him. You know, I definitely want to fight him for sure. But does it have to be immediately? On my side, yeah. On the business side, no, it doesn't. You know, let him. He had a lot of hard fights. You know, let him take a easier fight. You know, let him take an easier fight. Let him go fight Ramirez and stuff like that. Not saying that's an easy fight, but let him go take an easier fight, and then and then we'll see what happens after that. But I definitely would, you know, want the rematch eventually. You know, maybe looking at 2020, it most likely won't happen in 2020, but maybe after the next year, something like that, maybe it could happen.
And obviously, Sam Katkowski, he's guiding your career with the opponents that you might be facing next. Who are some people that are on the table for that March-April return that you mentioned?
Right, talk to him about that. Opponents for March, April. I don't know. I don't even know yet, man. They throwing out all kinds of names. I say I want the winner of these two right here. That won't be March or April, but I want the winner of them maybe after the March or April.
I think a lot of the guys who eventually want to fight are not available right now, but we want to fight in March, and then we want to go after those guys in the summer. The winner of this fight would be a great fight for Regis, and we'll see. We're still discussing some names for March.
And lastly, your prediction with this fight, very quickly, who do you think wins with Garcia?
You know what? First
Vargas?
off, shout out to Eddie and Matchroom for making this fight. This is two live opponents. I think it'll be a very, very good fight. But I lean more towards Mikey. I just lean more towards him. Very close split decision.